We're live.
And yay!
It takes a second, a 2-second delay to get us
Yeah.
all started. So awesome.
Yeah, the video isn't on Facebook. It just says this video is live now.
Do you gotta press it to see if it'll? There it is. I can hear it. Hi, everyone. Welcome. We're giving people time to pop in. We're going to be talking about a topic that even myself was very, very curious to learn about Robo-Advisor. Yes.
Hey, everybody. It's Dr. Marsha. I hope your day was going well today. I was just telling Nakia that I really had a good time today. TD Ameritrade had their education day. So I don't know how many of you all have the TD Ameritrade brokerage account, but that is something that you should definitely take advantage of. Every couple of months, they set aside an entire day. It's from 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock, and they just do webinars all day long. And today, the focus was on dividend and dividend growth stocks. So I was all up in there all day. And they had some really good information. Hi, Nancy.
Hey, Nancy. Welcome back.
Love to see Nancy and all her questions. Yeah, they had a lot of information on the dividend growth stocks. And also the focus was, Nancy, I'm talking about TD Ameritrade. I don't know what brokerage account you have, but they have an education day every couple of months. And so they were talking about more on focus was retirement. And I guess we're kind of moving away from that word retirement because it's not about that age thing anymore. You have some people choosing not to work or, in their 40s, 30s and developing portfolios. Hello, Michelle Jones.
Hey, Michelle.
And living off of their portfolios. So I think that we'll start, not reimagining, but start talking about investing is not investing in retirement is being able to do the things you want to do when you want to do them and not what you have to do.
Right.
Yes. So, hi, Tanya.
Hey, welcome.
And despite that, when you talk about quote unquote retirement, you're still going to need an income. Period. So you're going to have an income stream, and most of us who have gotten to that point are using our retirement, our portfolios as our retirement, as well as Social Security when we get there. And so why don't we go ahead and get started? Oh, one other thing I found. Okay, so most of you all know that I am retired, and so I have a lot of time on my hands, and so most of my days is filled with working on Bookworm or working on my portfolios, finding different type of websites to experiment on. And I found this great website. And what they do is they focus on dividend growth stocks. So you put your portfolio in the website, and then they can actually tell you how much per month your dividends will pay you every month, every single month. I'm like, this is so cool. So yeah, I do things like that. Takes up my time.
It's fun research too.
It is. It's just all about researching and building your portfolio, and once again, keeping that income stream coming in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So let's get started. It's 6:05, and Nancy says she's ready to retire. How much money would that take? Well, there are various ways to figure that out. And maybe one day, maybe next week, we'll do how to figure out how much money you need for retirement. We can do that next week.
Good idea.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for the idea, Nancy.
Good idea.
So this week we're going to talk about robo-advisors. And the way that topic came about is that I had someone who emailed me and asked me about what I thought about robo-advisors, because she's considering using a robo-advisor to help her to build her portfolio. So I thought, that's a good thing to talk about, because I don't know, for you guys that are here, how many of you all have heard of a robo-advisor and know what that is? Put a 1 in the chat. Just put 1. And if you don't know, put 2. I know it's a delay. Hold on. Not me. Okay. So let me explain to you what a robo-advisor is.
Not many know.
Mm-hmm. A robo-advisor is an automated investment advisor or an automated portfolio manager.
Mm-hmm.
Long time ago, and they still do have them, they have what is called a full service broker. Have you all heard of that? That's a person that will sit down with you, and that person will say, okay, you will sit with that person, and that person will talk to you and figure out what is it you want to do with your investments. They will research your stocks for you, build your portfolio, and then manage your portfolio. That's and people do that, and it's very expensive. A step down from that is a robo-advisor.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing, but everything is computerized. So what you would do is you would go in and you'd fill out this questionnaire about things like what your financial situation is. You will fill out things about what your investment goals are, what your time horizon is to use your investments, and also you would fill out your risk tolerance, because that's all important. And so all of this information is put together into a computer. They have all of these algorithms and all of this. And then this computer will develop your portfolio for you. And not only develop it for you, but will manage your money. There's no need for human supervision with this. And so that's why they call it robo, like a robot, advisor. And it's kind of new. It's kind of a spinoff that they're trying to capitalize on, of course, the younger people, because if most people that use regular full brokers are high net worth people.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is kind of capturing that other part of the population that may not be high net worth, but still want to have someone to build and to manage their own portfolio. So that is what a robo-advisor is. Now, there are pros and cons of having, yes, artificial intelligence. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Now you still have to contribute every month or every week. You have to put money into account so that robo-advisor can, buy your assets in your account. But you don't really have to worry about it. You can sit back and do this and let them do all the work. So the benefits of having a robo-advisor is that it's not as expensive as having a full-time broker or a full-service broker. It's like a fraction of the fees. You still have to pay your portfolio management fees, but it's way less expensive than if you were using a full-service broker. So that's the one thing. It's cheaper. Because it's computerized, it's available to you 24/7. So you don't have to wait until 9 to 5 to call your broker and talk to them. You can get on the computer and say, oh, let's see what's happening with the portfolio. So that's an advantage. Another thing is that it doesn't cost as much. When you're talking about a full service broker, they may ask you for $100,000 as a minimum to get started because it's expensive. Whereas with a robo-advisor, some of them start with $500, and you can start having that robot manage your money. So, yeah, it has its advantages, but it also has some disadvantages too. One of the things is that your options are limited with a robo-advisor. So you cannot pick your individual stocks that you want to invest in, because robo-advisors tend to focus in on exchange traded funds or index funds. So not individual stocks. And it doesn't really require you to have a lot of knowledge. And that could be, for me, it's always good to know about your investments, but you don't have to concentrate on picking the stocks, analyzing the stocks, rebalancing your portfolio. And you still there?
Okay.
I think you froze.
So I'm not sure if you guys are hearing that or having an issue with hearing. Let us know. Because it looks like we're going in and out.
And she just left. Okay. That's kind of weird. Hello. Okay, Wanda says she can hear. Nancy can hear. Okay. So I don't know what just happened to Nakia. But anyway, let me finish up talking about the next few minutes. The other thing about having a robo advisor is that because they focus more on exchange traded funds and index funds, they tend to match those returns of the indexes rather than beating the returns. And folks like me, okay, Amber could hear. Folks like me are pretty competitive when it comes to wanting to beat the returns of the market. And so that is something that will not work for me. And so those are the pros and the cons of having a robo-advisor. And I did have a slide available from Nakia that would show you the different companies that are robo-advisors, but companies like Fidelity Fidelity is a little different. They have like a hybrid version of a robo-advisor in that they do have the robo-advisor, but at the same time, they also have a financial coach to help you along. So that's pretty unique when it comes to robo-advisors. They have companies like Betterment, Wealthfront is another one, and of course, Charles Schwab. Those are three of them that I'm familiar with. Oh, and Elevest. That is a company that is run by women, and they have robo-advisors also. And so that's a little bit about robo-advisors. Um, and it is something that's available to you. It actually is the same kind of thing that we do here at Bookworm, to be quite honest. We tend to focus on helping you to build your portfolio versus um, uh, having some problems with the internet. Is out of my area. Okay, so Nakia's internet is um, not working. Okay, so we'll just continue. And that's something that we still do at Bookworm when it comes to building your portfolio. We prefer to help you to build your own portfolio, and um, realizing that I had a call just the other day who asked a young lady asked me, "Can you all build a portfolio for me?" Hmm. Um, We could, but I prefer that you guys learn how to do this with guidance because I just think it's important. If you're going to build a portfolio, um, it's important for you to be able to be able to do that. I would guide you and to help you build that portfolio because that's one of the things we do in our investment club is that we're building a watch list of stocks that have been analyzed and um, and the women in the group can decide whether or not they want to pick these stocks to invest in. But that's what we do. Tiffany says, "What if you don't have a lot of money, like 500 and 1,000K?" And Tiffany, this is something that I address quite a bit. Many people think that it takes a lot of money to invest, and it doesn't. One of the things that I talked about uh, earlier this week was the ability to um, buy fractional shares. In other words, buy a part of a share of a stock. In other words, you're talking about how much money can I invest rather than buying a share. So you can actually say, I want to spend $25, invest in this company, and I put $25 in it. So you can start like that. You don't need a lot of money to get started. And you don't need to, they have already taken away the commission that used to charge us fees to buy and sell stocks. That's no longer, uh, we don't have to do that anymore. But you do have to find the broker that is going to sell fractional shares of stocks. There are three that come to mind. Robinhood, and most of you all have heard of Robinhood. Um, and Fidelity. Fidelity gives you the ability to buy fractional shares, and also Charles Schwab. So if that is what you want to do, if that's your approach of starting investing, those are the brokers that you would focus in on, either Charles Schwab, Fidelity, or Robinhood. Nancy says, is there a one-time fee or is it a fee each year? For managing the portfolio with the robo-advisors, it's usually a yearly fee. Mm-hmm. Tiffany says that she's hesitated for so long because nope, you can start tomorrow. All you have to do is get online, put in an application, wait to get approved, and voila, you have your account already set up, and you can start putting money into that account to get ready to invest. So, nope, don't have to wait any longer. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. That's what I'm here for, to help you get started on your way and, get you investing. Get you investing and getting back on in a second. Okay, that's Nakia. So, any more questions about robo-advisors and what their role is and their pros and the cons? And what's your take on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency? I do own Bitcoin. Not a lot, just a little bit, just dabbling in it. It is definitely part of our future. So, and if you can get a piece of it, it's just going up. So, I don't teach Bitcoin. I have taken a couple of classes, but yeah, I do own some. Any other questions? Okay, so I hope that answers any information you have about robo-advisors. Does anyone think that they would actually do a robo-advisor? Let's see, Wanda wants to know, do we use a certain program to build your portfolio? Yes, we do have a program. It is called the Stock Starter Course. It's a program that I developed along with Nakia. And what the program does is it's designed to take a person who is a beginner investor, to help them learn about the stock market, how the stock market works, all the way to choosing your stocks, building your portfolio, analyzing your stocks, buying your stocks, if selling your stocks if need be, and then on top of that, rebalancing your portfolio. So that is a program that we have here at Bookworm, is the Stock Starter Course. It's actually a pre-recorded. There are about 27 lessons and 9 modules. And that, and along with our investment club, is used to help you, to get you to the point where you can build your own stock portfolio. I don't know if many of you are on Facebook or, but right now, for the next 1, 2 to 4 days, we're actually having a spring sale on the course. It is actually 50% off. And not only that, you are also able to join our 6 meetings of our investment club. And so that's kind of gets you to have a very good foundation when it comes to investing. You have a Bitcoin wallet. Okay. Let's see. So that's our program, the Stock Starter Course. Can you DS? I don't know what DS is, Michelle. Okay. I don't know what DS is. And that says, previously I stated you have a Bitcoin wallet. Yes. Okay, so with regards to Bitcoin, I purchased the Bitcoin from Cash App, but I transferred it into a wallet. You don't leave Bitcoin in your Cash App. Many people have had their Bitcoin stolen from them in the Cash App, but you just buy it and then you transfer it into a wallet. I personally have an Exodus wallet, and that's what works for me. Kawanda said, no robo for me. Excellent. What's the Facebook group name? It is Bookworm Investment Club. And it's the same thing on our YouTube channel. So you can see me on both ways. We also have Instagram too. Yeah. There it is. And that's the website. Can you share who teaches Bitcoin classes? Yes, there is a gentleman by the name of Jamar James. That's who I was taking my Bitcoin classes from. And he is on both Facebook, but that's his name, Jamar James. So you can check him out. Very knowledgeable guy, very knowledgeable. Okay, so we talked about, Nakia, we talked about the stock starter course.
Of course.
Is a Robo-Advisor more or less risky than? No, I don't think it's less risky at all. I mean, you're getting the same information, except you don't get to pick any of your investments. They pick your investments for you. So, and they not only do they manage it, but they do all the rebalancing. You don't really have to do anything except fill out the questionnaire to let them know what type of an investor are you, and then they will present you with different type of portfolios. You pick what you want, and then that's it.
I want to see if I can find the 21 robo-advisors you've shared with me. One of them I use.
Okay. She's going to pull up a screenshot that we have with the names of some robo-advisors.
Oh, there's a good one. All right, let's see how this works. My internet just popped right off on my larger device. So technology, it happens.
Just go with the flow.
That's all you can do.
Can you go over the companies with Yes, Annette. That's what Nakia is trying to pull up. But I talked about Fidelity.
I believe this is probably the one.
That's it. Yes.
Yeah, this is the one we want. Okay.
Now, this is from Nakia. Can you take off the bookworminvestmentclub.com?
Oh, yeah, so they can see the full thing.
This is from a website by the name of Nerd Wallet. And I use them to get, they have nice investment information, and every 3 months, they come up, or at least twice a year, they come up with the best of when it comes to investing. This one talks about the best advisors for March. And so you have Wealthfront is one, Vanguard, Stash, Betterment, and Ellevest.
I have Stash.
You have Stash?
I have Stash, yeah.
Okay.
Not as active as I should be with it, but it's $1. I'm using it where it's $1 per month.
Okay, so that's how much they charge you to. Now, do they actually manage your account, or do you just have?
You know how they have like a certain price points per month? They manage your account. So the more you pay, obviously, the more they'll do, or you'll get to that point where they are actually managing your account.
Okay.
But in all honesty, it's like you put the money in and they give you suggestions. You'll take the suggestions and then they'll go from there. So it's kind of like you go into supermarket. Somebody's standing there displaying and showing you all of the different companies.
Mm-hmm.
You pick one, and then they go from there. And then they'll show you another one, and they'll go from there, and they'll show you another one. So you're not really doing anything, honestly.
Okay, so you get to pick your companies and stash.
Yeah, you can get to pick your own companies and stash, but there are other options where they do it for you. That is true with stash. There are options where they do it for you, but you are able to make your own choices. They'll suggest, and then they'll go from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my experience with it.
So, Annette, those are some of the companies. Wanda wants to know if I'm familiar with thrift saving plans. No, I am not. Is that like a... No, I have no idea. I don't know what that is.
Sure would like to know. I know I would.
Annette wants to know, how long will you have access to the stock starter video? Forever, as long as you want them. They're yours. You have lifelong access, or lifetime access to those videos. And even when I do an update on the videos, you also have access to the updates. Okay. All righty. So that's all I got for Robo-Advisors. Yes, come on over, Annette. We'll be happy to have you in our group. You can, Nakia, can you put the website back up, please? There we go. This is the stock starter course that we have. And you can go to the website. The code is BWIC star. Bookworm Investment Club star. And feel free to either shoot me an email. If you are interested in speaking with me, I'd be happy to talk with you. I usually answer the emails from 10 to 4 every Monday through Friday. We don't do weekends.
Saturday self-care.
Saturday self-care, and Sunday we don't do anything. Okay, Annette says her Bitcoin has been sitting in Cash App. Oh, no. Transfer your Bitcoin to a wallet. That's the safest place for it. Okay. Wanda wants to know, traditional or Roth? Traditional or Roth what? IRA? Let me see if she... was
it government retirement plan? Is that like retirement plan?
That must be the thrift savings plan. Has to do with the government retirement plan. Okay. So that's the first time I've heard of that.
I've heard of it too.
Yeah. All righty. So if there are no other questions, thank you for coming. I hope that you learned something. I hope that you will join us at in our investment club with the Stock Starter course. And as I said before, if you have any questions about the course, you want to talk to me before you make that investment, because it is an investment. Send me an email. Can you put my email up there too, Nakia, please?
Because that's a good thing. You guys should contact her first.
Yeah. There I am, Marcia at bookworminvestmentclub.com. All righty. And if you have any other topics you'd like for me to talk about on our Wednesday evening chat, let us know. Let us know. I enjoyed doing this and sharing with you, and hopefully just want to get you started in investing and building your own portfolio. stock portfolio, that is.
Yes.
Okay, I think that's it. 30 minutes is enough.
Yes. Just put one in for next week.
Oh, I will. I'll figure out something. If you guys have not put anything or in the Facebook page or the YouTube or sent me an email, I'll figure out something to talk about. Okay?
Yes, definitely. Awesome. Cool.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate you all and your time. And we'll see you next week.
Awesome. Bye, everyone.
Bye.